Hi, it's Julie Davison. Today I'm going to show you how to make this really fun easel card using the So Very Grateful stamp set from the Occasions catalog. And when you open it, you can set it up on this little greeting that has dimensionals so that it stands up like that on your desk. This is part of my Stamp of the Month Club series. I chose the So Very Grateful stamp set for February, and Stamp of the Month Club members get the new Claremont stamp set each month and 3 completely finished hand-stamped cards. So there are the other 2 cards in this series. This is the one I'm going to show you how to make today. We're going to start with a half a sheet of pistachio pudding cardstock. So this is 5.5 by 8.5, and I'm going to start by scoring it in half. So that would normally be right here at 4 1/4 inches. Then I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to line it up at 1 1/4, and I'm going to cut with the cutting blade. I'm going to cut from the very top all the way down to 4 1/4 where I've got my score line. Okay, so I've got just that piece cut like this. Then I'm going to move it down to 4 1/4, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cut from the top down to the score line at 4 1/4, so that I end up with two flaps like this. So then I'm going to just bend these back, and I'm going to end up gluing the side pieces down. And the center piece I'm going to fold in half, and you can use a bone folder to get a nice good crease there. And then that's going to also fold on the score line at 4 1/4. Okay, so that you end up with a fold like that. So now I've added the designer paper. These pieces on the side are 1 inch by 4 inches, and the pieces in the middle are 2 inches by 2 3/4 inch. So I've glued those down flat, and then I have this piece still open. For the center piece, I've got my flowers stamped and colored in and the thank you added, and I just put this on a strip of Pool Party cardstock. And then just to add a little more dimension there, I'm going to add doily, and so I cut the doily in half because I didn't want it to be quite a full circle. So I'm going to add the adhesive to the back and glue that down, and so what's going to happen is they're going to overlap, so it's going to kind of look like an oval doily instead of a circle. And that's how I got that look. So they overlap here in the back. Like that. Okay, then I'm going to put that onto the card. Then you can either use dimensionals or you can use snail adhesive, but the important thing is that you only put adhesive at the top of that bottom piece, because you don't want to glue the card shut by adding adhesive on this part. So it's only glued to that top of the bottom half. Like that. Okay, now the next part is the greeting inside, and this is from the same stamp set, that's So Very Grateful, and I've used the banner framelit to cut that out, and then I'm going to use 2 Stampin' Dimensionals behind it to pop it up. And then I'm going to put this down on the card where I want it to go, so right about there, and the dimensionals will hold the card up to keep it standing. And then I'll just stamp the other greeting down here, and adding a few rhinestones will finish off the card. So easy, much easier than it looks. Here's another sample of an easel card that I made using the Celebration stamp set, See You Later, and the Sweet Sorbet designer paper, and I used a little banner punch to create the little nook for the easel to set up on. So lots of possibilities when you change your stamp set and designer paper. I hope you'll give this card a try at home. Thanks for watching. Happy stamping!